Hi guys, how you doing? Is the sound on? Sorry about it yesterday. I totally missed that. I don't know how that happened. I made this video about Coti, but there was no sound. And I just figured it out like, an hour ago. So, we're gonna do an update on Coti with sound on and talk about what's actually happening. So this is actually what we did yesterday, these lines over here. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. The thing that we have to know is that Coti is right now outside of the accumulation box. The blue box down here, this is the accumulation box. We can go to the monthly time frame so you can see this better. This accumulation box over here, and right now Coti is definitely 100% outside of this accumulation zone. And right now it's even pumping even further towards upside. I think it can go all the way right now to 27 bucks, sorry, 0.27. And it is very likely it's gonna hit that very soon. If you look at the daily time frame up here, this is still climbing very steeply towards upside. There will eventually be some kind of pullbacks, give or take, but I think we need to tap this, on the dollar up here towards upside before we see any kind of, major pullbacks. We already had a pullback down here, and this was a pullback of 23% towards downside. Can we have a bigger pullback than that? Definitely. I mean, definitely, but it does look very nice. The most important thing on the chart is that we are out of the accumulation zone, and this accumulation zone has been going for a while. So go something like this over here towards downside up here. You can see up here entire move towards downside up here, was bleeding towards downside like every other coin. And right now we are breaking that. As soon as we broke that outside of accumulation box up here, and right now we pumped something like, I don't know how much over here from bottom, 170%. Probably it's like something like 200% from all the way from the bottom up here, 360% from the bottom. So of course everybody is very excited about what's happening next for Coti. Now these kind of moves are very bullish, and then we get to the question, where is this going, in the big picture. Now I do have some kind of levels up here. First of all, these levels up here, this next blue box 0.44 and 0.63 is very important, because this is the major level of resistance, right? Especially 0.44 and 0.63 levels are major level of resistance. So as soon as we break 0.27, which I think is gonna be probably is gonna be broken, we are going 0.44. Then if we can actually break that, 0.63, and then if we break that, the question is, how high? How high can we actually go after 0.63? Now, whether we actually break the all-time high or not, that kind of depends. And the reason is because we don't know. Oftentimes price, good coins break all-time high, bad coins don't break all-time high. I really don't know what Coti is doing, because this channel is all about the price discovery. It's all about price targets. It's all about technical analysis. That's why we have a TI fans club where we talk about lines all the time. This is what we know the best. But I actually don't know whether Coti is actually a good project or a bad project. So you're welcome to educate me down in comments below, right? But I did draw this line up here yesterday. That's at 1.87, and that's the big target that I'm thinking that just might hit if it starts going towards upside. If you look from the very bottom right now, Coti is up 7x towards the upside, all the way towards the high top up here, these wicks up here, maybe a little bit even higher than that. That's 20x. So 1900%, that's 20x. So 20x is over here, right? 20x over here, very legit target towards upside. But you gotta understand that once you get into this zone up here, where you don't have actually, where you don't actually have any kind of price action, previous price action, it's really hard to figure out where the price is gonna go. But this is what we call price discovery, and price goes towards upside, and we try to figure out how high can this actually go, right? But often what we do in these kind of price discovery levels is doing like stuff like this over here, figuring out these x's from the bottom, right? So this is a 20x, and this over here is a 50x move towards upside. So if Coti does a 50x move towards upside, that means that the target, bull market target, is about around 1.87, give or take. That's 50x from the bottom, and right now we are just in the very early stage. Yes, it is out of this accumulation zone. Everybody is not seeing 360% moves, but in the long term, I think if it can actually break this all-time high, and when we actually break this all-time high and come to these kind of levels over here at the top side, then we have to look at whether there is still room left to go towards upside or not. So at that point, we're gonna probably do an update on what's happening with Coti, maybe even before that. So do make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, all of that shebang, right? By the way, guys, down below in the comments we got links to our public Telegram channel. you're welcome to join that. You know, a lot of people are gonna join that once the retail gets here, the bull markets really starts going. Last year we had like 2,000-3,000 people there, so you know it's gonna be very cozy and nice. On the other hand, we got a TF Fans Club community chat that's been around here for ages. We've been down in the bear market, we've been up in the bull market, a lot of old people in there. You know, we've been buying down at 20-15k Bitcoin and stuff like that, talking about how this is so bullish. So if you want to join that group, there's a link down below for that as well. Guys, thank you for stopping by. I'll see you another time. Hope you enjoyed the sound. Bye-bye.